NBC station, and he said we were sitting there this morning watching the Today Show, and all of a sudden he goes, "Ah, there's Donald on TV."
What does it say that this resonates with so many people?
I think it's just the pure joy that he showed, in the video, and I think that's what people, especially in days like today, with all the negativity we've seen on the news lately. I just think people get, I get excited seeing people, strangers, just when they exude pure joy, and I think that's what's caused it to go viral.
Because it's interesting. Over the years, I've run into people, oftentimes journalists, broadcast journalists, get in trouble. People criticize broadcast journalists for showing emotions, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
But this is the example that you try to show. This is people connect with that sort of thing.
That's
When
right.
you saw, I didn't see it until I got a sign this morning. I saw it and it put a smile on my face. it is our nature when you see people who are happy for one another.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they kept prodding me. Look at what size is it? And I had no clue that it was going to be anything like that. And another thing that makes me feel good is like I said, if you knew Daniel, and his initial thing that he put, I think, on Facebook is, I was so blessed to be able to give my dad this ticket.
Right.
Whose idea was it to put it on YouTube?
Well, I wanted to video him because we knew he was going to cry, so I was going to video it anyway. And I didn't video it so it would go viral. I videoed it just to share with some friends because I knew I was going to give it to him. So.
And after my wife said, "Honey, that is the ugliest face you have ever made," and I said, "Daniel, please don't put this on Facebook." But you see
I
how
wanted to
much
share
I
it with my friends on Facebook. I had no idea I was going to do this. So.
And so, I mean, the original game plan was to put it on Facebook, and then you decide,
yeah,
let's
just
put it
share it
on
with our
YouTube.
friends. Yeah.
And so
Well, that's how I uploaded it. That's how I did my video. I uploaded it to YouTube, and then put it on Facebook that way.
Right. So now you got a lot of friends.
Now we have a lot of friends. Yeah.
We have a lot of friends.
That's right.
Okay.
And I was even asking Daniel that morning. He played it so cool. I was like, "Hey, buddy, what's the plans for the championship game?"
I had to lie to him the day before.
And he said, "Yeah." He
Every
says,
time I come into your
he
house
says,
again.
I got to work on Monday." And I said, "Well, you'll be off in plenty of time." I said, "Am I coming to your house, or are you coming up?" Because we get together every chance we can. We get together to watch ball games. If we have to, we have tailgated on his deck, and we've tailgated on my deck. And so anyhow, what's the plan? We're going to get together. And he's like, "Yeah, we'll just come on down." No.
So have you finalized your plans for going?
Oh, he had that done before he gave me.
Yeah, we're going to drive down on that Sunday,
Okay.
and then we've got some friends in Orlando we're going to stay with, save some money on the hotel there, and then drive down to the stadium on Monday, and then stay in a hotel on Monday night and drive all the way home Tuesday.
When did you come up with the concept? Particularly, with the hat and everything.
Well, my wife had bought the hat, because it was going to be his Christmas present, and then when I had the chance to get the tickets, which was last Tuesday night, when it was official, hey, I've got them in my hands, and I was, we'll put them in the hat, and let them be surprised.
And we
And I think that's what-
surprising each other.
And I think that's also what says a lot about him is that he was full of joy about the hat.
Oh, I
Not even
was
knowing the
pleased
tickets.
with the hat.
Yeah, that's true.
You
It shows.
Right.
And it's because Tatum, Daniel's wife, is like, when I saw it in a store, and I was like, "Oh, I like this hat," and it's back in October. And she made a mental note, and she went back and got the hat. So, when I get the hat, I'm like, I was extremely happy, to get the hat.
So, okay.
Yeah. Hey, in terms of gifts, I mean, what does this rank? I mean, for you?
Well, it's definitely the biggest gift I've ever given.
He still won't tell me what he's paid for him. He still won't
Other
tell
than
me.
my bride, of course.
Yeah, I was fixing. That was one of the questions I was going to ask you because I would think those tickets would have been hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
Were they?
Yes and no. I mean, I actually found a link or a connection on Craigslist, but it was a little bit lower than the going rate. So I had some friends help me out looking for tickets. So a friend of mine
And they are real.
They are real tickets. Yes, they are real tickets.
We hate to come back.
No,
That's right.
no. I verified all of that before any cash was handled. So
Yeah, last year I ran into several people down in New Orleans who ended up having bad tickets.
no, they're definitely real. Definitely real.
All right. Well,
So we enjoy that kind of thing. Just like I'm going to tell you this one more. I was 41 years old when I went to my first Iron Bowl, my first Alabama-Auburn game. 41. This past Iron Bowl, we took his soon-to-be 4-year-old son
All the time,
to his first Iron Bowl. Tremendous memories was made that day. You know, just being able to.
Yeah.
Of course, my wife and my son and my oldest grandson. So of course, my wife is saying, I think I probably made my last Iron Bowl because 2 years from now, the least little boy will be 4. So
He'll get to go.
Hey, I'm going to ask you again. Did you have any idea that this would connect with folks?
I didn't. I mean, I knew some close friends on Facebook would be excited, but the people who know him, you know, would text us or message us and talk about how neat it is. But no, I had no idea that it would affect strangers the way it has.
Is there a lesson to be learned there? That you would want people to see this and take home?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you know, there's find joy in everything. I mean, you know, we're not given tomorrow, we're not given the next minute. So let's be happy with what we've got. You know, we're certainly not rich financially by any means whatsoever, but we are extremely happy with what we've got, family, love,
we enjoy
and the opportunity to surprise one another. So.
Can you give us a roll tide?
Oh, roll tide.
Roll Tide. Yes.
All right, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
guys.
Thank you.